Hello there, conscious parents. I'm going to be straight up with you today and I'm going to give it to you a little bit bluntly. This is one of my own personal triggers, so don't mind me sharing it through that filter. But let me share with you what happens when you say to your child, why did you do that? And think about it. Your parents said it to you all your life whenever you did something, particularly when it was wrong. Why did you do that? Why? I want to know why. Now, let me be straight up and real with you. The parent who uses this kind of talk is literally just looking to pull rank, get into a little power play, and create a scenario where they get a chance to win. And so it makes us feel good. Anytime we're right and we get to win, we feel good. But here's what it does to the child. Here's what they really hear. And you think about it, when someone asks you, you'll feel the same. When you say, why did you do that? Stand here and you tell me why. What they really hear is, why are you so stupid? How could you be so dumb? That's what they're really hearing, because energetically and with all of our body language, that's basically what we're saying. So the child learns that the word why is always a lead up to criticism, which then means any single time in their life that you talk to them and you start your sentence with the word why, they instantly sense a threat, they sense an attack, and the natural response to any threat is defensiveness. From that position, you can't make good choices about what it is you do next because you are in a state of nothing other than survival, and the only goal at that point is nothing other than self-preservation. The child feels like they've got their back against the ropes, they're backed into a corner, they've got no way out of this, because the honest truth is, no matter what answer they give you, you're not going to be happy with it. Then you're going to say, why? And you know what? The truth is, let's be real, no one knows why they do that. Like, honestly, there isn't even an answer to that question. Let me ask you something. Why do you talk to your children like that? Why do you ask your children why they do that? Notice how you're like, well, I don't know, because I do. I mean, when we're making decisions in the moment, it feels like it's right. We don't actually, and particularly children, don't really contemplate over what it is they're about to do. They might be in a state of defensiveness, they might be in a state of reactivity or something like that. They're playing for a guaranteed loss. Backs against the ropes, and they've got two options. Surrender and let themselves be as bad as you're making them feel, or come out swinging. There's only two ways out of a corner, and it's to surrender the whole of who you are, the whole of how you feel about yourself, and surrender to, yes, I'm a bad person, I must have done something so bad and so wrong. So here's what you do instead. Let me help you with what to do. I don't want to bring you here just to make you feel bad, but you know, pain becomes the point from which we all expand. So if this is a little bit of a pain point in you and you're like, oh my goodness, I think I might have messed up my child, don't worry, you can fix them as fast as you've messed them. So here's what you do. You ask that question. It's actually a good question, but never in this moment. And you do it with a different delivery. You wait until tomorrow, or you wait until tonight, and at a completely different time. If you truly do want the answer to why did they do that, if you're not looking to make an accusation, if you're not actually looking to place blame, and you genuinely want to know, why did you do that? Like, what was it that went through your mind? Then ask that question, but never in this moment. Ask them tomorrow or ask them tonight, and check and be conscious of your delivery. So you go to your child and you say, hey, you know, with what happened this morning, I just wanted to ask you, you know, what was it that went through your mind? Was there anything in particular that made you feel a particular way? Because that seemed out of character for you, and I could see you, I know that you must have really felt angry about something. So was there something that I could help you with? I'd love to help you if I can. So it's not like a why did you do that, meaning no answer you give me, you've got no way out of this. It's genuinely, why did you do that? I want to help understand. I want to help you be able to respond to the way you're feeling, but more effectively. So instead of saying, why did you do that? Leave it some time. I normally suggest wait till the next day. There's no emotional charge around it for anybody. And so you can come to the child with complete openness and with the ability to hold space for them, and they feel that. They feel safe there with you, even though they're in a vulnerable moment where they're forced to reflect on a decision they made. So I normally suggest leave it till the next day if you can, or at least leave it till the evening and come to them with more like a, I actually genuinely care about why you did that. I'm not looking to criticize or accuse or judge you or place blame on you. It genuinely matters to me why you did that. Let's have a chat about it. If you have got value from this, and listen, here's what I'm going to say. There's no possible way you didn't get value from this. If you use what I have just shared with you, you will see the value. Whether you feel it or think it right now, and I understand that something like this can cause a little bit of resistance because it is hard for us to change our ways and we don't like feeling like we are wrong, but this isn't to make you feel wrong. When you know better, you can do better. So now that you know better, please go and do better and come back and share with me how you're feeling, what kind of difference you see this making, not only to how you handle your children's behavior, but to the connection you share with them, so that instead of breeding resentment and distance between you because they feel like you're nothing other than a threat, instead they get to feel like you're my safe place, and even when I'm wrong and out of line, I'm still safe to be vulnerable with you. My name is Holly Noonan. I'm from The Holly Effect. Please comment down below with what was it that you took from this video.